In this video, we will go through the WooCommerce module in Feed PIM and how to connect it to WooCommerce. When the Woo module in Feed is activated, it can be found under Integrations. WooCommerce will then appear as a type under Structures, and we'll start by showing how to create such a structure. This type of structure mirrors the categories on your WooCommerce site. Click the plus sign to create a new structure. Choose a name, import code, type WooCommerce, and decide whether to allow duplicates, meaning the same product can appear in multiple places within a structure. Let's enter an existing structure to see how it is built. The folder structure consists of the structure name and as many subfolders as you'd like beneath it. In a folder, you add desired products by searching and adding them. Note that WooCommerce type structures do not support adding products based on search results, like other structure types do. You search based on criteria defined on the products. Add individual products or all products that match the search criteria. As with other structure types, you can sort the products in the desired order within each folder. You can also sort the folders themselves as needed. Note that you can reuse the same structure for different configurations. For example, if you have multiple web shops with the same products but in different languages. If the product selections differ, you should of course create different structures. Once the structure is in place, let's look at the configuration by going back to Integrations and WooCommerce. Create a configuration by naming it, setting the API version, selecting the desired structure, and entering the WooCommerce URL. If you want Feed to control the menu order, leave that box checked. Then enter or paste the client ID, secret, and WordPress password. We recommend using an application password to avoid using the older and less secure basic auth plugin. To do this, go to WooCommerce, go to Settings, Advanced, REST API, and create a key that provides a client ID and user. Choose access level, read or write, name the key, and generate it. Remember to copy the secret, as it won't be shown again later. This is the information to enter into the configuration in Feed. Next, create an application password in WooCommerce. Go to Users in the menu, choose a user, and scroll down to Add Application Password. Give it a name, click Add, copy the password, go back to Feed, and paste it in. Now you can test the connection to WooCommerce from Feed, and you'll get a confirmation message if successful. Let's now look at how to map data between Feed and WooCommerce. Click the desired configuration to enter the mapping. There are 9 tabs in the mapping, and the first is Product Data. Here you'll see WooCommerce's standard fields on the left. The linking icon in the middle, and your fields in Feed on the right. When the icon is orange, you can connect it to the desired field in Feed. These fields define the standard values in WooCommerce. Status is the most important since it controls whether products are active. The default is published, meaning that if a product is added to the structure, it will be published even if no status has been set. There are many fields in this tab, but not all are required for a WooCommerce connection. The configuration should mainly be used to transfer product text, attributes, and images. Prices and stock levels should be handled by direct integration between WooCommerce and your ERP or WMS. The required fields for transferring products are SKU. found under the first tab Product as product number name. Also chosen from the same tab. For all text fields, you must choose the language to fetch the data from, especially if you've set up multiple languages in Feed. Then, connect the long description to a text field. Also add a short description. As mentioned, status is crucial. You link it to a data registry in Feed created for this purpose. You'll see WooCommerce's standard values. The data registry in Feed should match, though you don't have to use all of them. This is the minimum required to synchronize products from Feed to WooCommerce. Next tab, Product Images. Here, you link image media roles and formats to be transferred. You only need one media role. The first image becomes the main image. The rest go to the gallery. Under Master Data, Media, Formats, create an image format that suits your website or web shop. Note, WooCommerce by default only supports images, not documents, for example. This requires separate integrations, as the Woo module doesn't support plugins. Next, categories. Categories in WooCommerce correspond to structures in Feed. The selected structure from Feed is shown on the left, and you map it to WooCommerce categories on the right. If the list is empty, click the icon in the top right to fetch master data from WooCommerce. You must create matching categories in WooCommerce that reflect the structure in Feed. To create categories in WooCommerce, go to Products, Categories, enter the desired names, select a parent category if needed, and build the full category tree. Then, return to Feed, fetch master data again, and the new category will be visible for mapping. You can always go back to WooCommerce to update categories, e.g., sort order, and refetch master data in Feed to update. You can also manage category text from Feed by clicking the icon and entering it directly. To add an image, go back to the structure in Feed, select the folder, and add an image that exists in Feed's media bank. Relationships can also be mapped. WooCommerce supports cross-sells and upsells. Use the relevant relationship types from Feed, set on the products, and map them accordingly. Next, attributes. These are data registries in Feed. Attributes in WooCommerce are often used for product filters like color or size. They can also be used for filtering functionality in WooCommerce, though not on base variant. We'll get to that next. WooCommerce attribute values appear on the left. Map them to desired values in Feed on the right. Base and variant here. You link data registries in Feed to attributes in WooCommerce for variant products. In this example, we use color and size. The data registries from Feed must be available on all products, both base and variant, to avoid errors when syncing. This is managed via product templates in Feed under master data. you can set up a variant filter using either an attribute or product status. If using status, you can choose to only sync products with certain statuses. Metadata. Here you can set up additional fields to send to WooCommerce, either texts or attributes not in the default template. You must specify the metadata key in WooCommerce and then map it to a field in Feed. Custom attributes, similar to metadata, but using custom fields in your WooCommerce template. These must be defined in WooCommerce. Finally, synchronizing products. This can be done in several ways. Go to the configuration and click Upload. This uploads all products in the structure. Go to the structure and sync all products in it. Alternatively, scroll to a folder and sync just that category, e.g., a new or campaign category. Sync individual products. If multiple web shops use the same configuration, choose the desired one. You can also do this from the product card. Open the context menu, top right, and click Export to WooCommerce. You can also create a shortcut button to always show on products. Once your configuration is ready for production, activate the scheduler in Feed. Find this under Integrations, Modules. Here, you can set up automatic updates on a schedule. Choose job type, configuration, and frequency. To avoid heavy sync loads, you can choose to only sync changes. Activate synchronization by clicking the clock icon. If you want to run a job between scheduled times, you can do this manually. If jobs are scheduled too frequently and don't finish in time, they will be aborted and you'll receive a message. Then go in, edit the job, and set longer intervals. You can also pause jobs temporarily. You can find an overview of synchronizations under Jobs. Go into the configuration. Jobs marked as OK are fine, while others may show warnings or errors. You can then go into the product in Feed, fix it, and resync. You'll also find a dedicated WooCommerce tab on the product in Feed. It shows the last sync timestamp, status, SKU, and a link to the product in WooCommerce. Note, when using base and variant, this information is shown on the base product in Feed, not the variants.